Today we're unveiling Detail Co's new wheel coating. This is a professional grade, but of course, you know, Detail Co makes it easy to use for any consumer alike to use our professional grade products. And of course, if you didn't know, you can head on over and join the business program at the House of Rags and save 35% off Detail Co. And we want to make Detail Co the backbone of our business program to fuel the professional and increase margins with high performing professional level products. And wheel coating is our latest innovation and advancement in coating technology to push you forward as a detailer with products that perform and deliver to your clients, but also at the end of the day is going to save you a chunk of change when you're shopping with the House of Rags and using Detail Co as your preferred line of products for the professional. Now, if you're a consumer and you just want a top of the line wheel coating, this one's going to deliver it for you. And I'm going to explain why. We are using the latest raw ingredients to make up our coatings, and this one is no exception. We waited over a year, almost. It's been basically a full year since the launch of Detail Co to come out with a specific wheel coating because we were waiting to really advance the coating technology. And what we found was this blend of silazane and SIC silicone carbide has gave us an exceptional performing wheel coating. So the silazane and the SIC combo in this coating pushes it to the next level. It makes it temp resistant to over 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit. So it gives that coating amazing thermal stability, chemical resistance, and hardness. That's exactly what you want when we're talking about the face or the barrels especially, and the calibers of the wheel area. This is the hardest area to protect on the vehicle because depending on the brake system, you have a lot of brake dust. Everything on the road, you're basically 2 or 3 inches from the road. Everything's getting flung up on it. Oil, traffic film, all the nasty. And it's just a disaster when it comes to keeping these things clean, protected for the long haul. So Detail Co wheel coating is here to step up the game, give you an exceptional level of protection, exceptional gloss, and long-term durability. And of course, it's gonna make cleaning these wheels a whole lot easier. When we're talking about wheel coating durability, that's a hard thing depending on the braking system. So we're saying about 40,000 to 50,000 miles, depending on the level of braking system, how hot it gets, how much brake dust that produces. For this car, we're gonna say about a 4,000 mile range is about right for this Corvette. So instead of years, we got mileage. 40K mileage makes a whole lot more sense when it comes to wheel coatings than years, because you don't know, this Corvette doesn't get drove a lot. So this could easily turn into the lifetime coating for these wheels for this vehicle. I coated this thing a year ago. It's come back to me a year later, and basically it was a breeze. The protection on these wheels was just a spray sealant, and it was still going strong because they don't drive this car a lot. So when I put on this wheel coating, it's probably gonna last the lifetime of this vehicle if it doesn't change owners anytime soon. But the daily drivers, of course, are gonna reach that 40K to 50K mileage a whole lot faster. So years is just silly to throw a year rating on a wheel coating. Gotta go by mileage. Our wheel coating also has that quick cure formula, just like our Slim and Thicks. It's moisture cured resins enhance the formula, so it's ready to go within an hour after applying. You can send it out the door. So it's ready to go in an hour out your shop, and then you're gonna wanna wait the full 7 days before your first cleaning, of course, and exposing it to whether it's an acidic chemical or a high pH solution. Wait the full 7 cure days, let it harden up, and you're gonna be ready for the first wash and be blown away by the hydrophobic and self-cleaning abilities of this wheel coating. All right, so that's all the boring stuff of the Detail Co wheel coating, but great information to know and have, of course. Now let's get into the prep and process of applying the Detail Co wheel coating. Today we're going over the basic and straightforward. If you want to prep your brand new wheel, just the wheel faces, you're not someone who's going to take the wheel off, we're going to go over that method, of course. All right, let's get into the full prep process. You're going to start with deep cleaning your wheel and tire area. Make sure everything's all nice and clean. You're going to want to use an iron remover in this process to deep clean that wheel. You break down that brake dust and extract it out of the surface. Of course, a high pH wheel cleaner is going to make sure everything's all crispy clean. Today we're using Yumcar's wheels and wheel foam to achieve our iron remover and high pH soap and give that wheel a really deep clean. After cleaning, this is when you can choose to take the wheel off or leave the wheel on the vehicle. If you take it off, you're gonna want to do a clay bar and a polish the whole barrel and face of the wheel, very thorough, and that's gonna obviously give you the most longevity out of your ceramic coating. Today we're gonna get straight to the point and coat the wheel face, which most DIYers and enthusiasts will do on this level to just make that wheel face cleaning a whole lot easier. So we have Detail Co. Oblivion panel prep. Now that we have a nice clean wheel barrel and wheel face, I'm gonna spray our panel prep on pretty liberally because I want it to really do a good job. I got a Dirty Boy microfiber towel. I'm gonna let that panel prep just set and do its thing for a minute. What it's doing is it's any previous protection, it's breaking it down. But also if there's anything we might have missed during the cleaning step, it's emulsifying and breaking that down as well. So now we're gonna come in with our Dirty Boy microfiber towel, and we're just gonna start to wipe up our panel prep. And that should leave our wheel face all prepped up to apply our ceramic coating. And like I said, if you want to just polish your wheel face, you can do that at this step too, but you'll need some smaller polishers to get the job done. Not everyone has this, so I'm showing you the most straightforward way to accomplish the task here in coating your wheel face. Now, of course, to start off, you're going to want to start by shaking your wheel coating. Make sure everything's nice and ready to go. Crack open that bottle. Got our House of Rags applicator pad. I'm going to apply a good amount, 15, 20, 25 drops, and we're going to use the edge of the microfiber pad to apply to the face of the wheel coating. So we're just going to want to start applying in a very methodical type situation all the way around our wheel. I like to try and squeeze in here to the nooks and crannies. This is a very intricate wheel, but we can still get it done for sure. Just takes a little bit of extra time, a little bit of extra patience. Make sure we're getting into all these areas. Feel like you're running a little dry, go ahead and reprime that applicator and start again. I'll get you in a little closer and kind of show you what it looks like when we apply the surface. You can get the face of these wheel calipers if you can. Might as well throw some on there. And you're going to see it start to sweat. So if you can see here, the sweat beads are starting. Now that we've applied to our whole wheel face, ready to start leveling. So I have a leveling towel. I'm going to start right where I started to apply the coating. It's been about 45 seconds to a minute here. And you're just going to want to methodically and meticulously go back around the wheel the same application manner that you applied the coating. I'm just going to flip my same towel, kind of do another quick round around the wheel just to make sure we leveled in all the nooks and the crannies. Now let's check hydrophobics an hour after application. Look at that. So these tight hydrophobics are what's going to make the self-cleaning ability on these wheels spectacular. Next time after a few weeks of driving, you're going to be able to rinse these wheels and they're just going to come a whole lot cleaner. Maybe even just using a pH neutral soap on your maintenance washes and you're going to have a fantastic time cleaning your wheels now. And there you go, folks. Professional level results for everybody. And of course, like I said at the beginning, we got that business program, 35% off Detail Co. for the business owner. You sign up, you get that wheel coating at that big discount price. Bigger margins for you, easy application. Good to go in an hour, get it out your shop, and you've got yourself a wheel deal wheel coating. Again, Silazane, SIC technology. Resistant I told you it all at the beginning, all right? Go back and listen to it again. It's amazing technology. We waited a year to release this, went through many, many versions, and it's finally the time. So go check it out. Detail Co wheel coating, I'll drop the link, of course, below to it and the business program down below. We'll catch you on the next one. We're Detail Co House of Rags. We are out.